all take for granted, I think, that the sun is the center of our solar system. That's why we call it a solar system. But did you know that for 1,500 years, starting with Ptolemy in ancient Greece, the world believed that the sun was not the center of the solar system. The earth was the center. For 1,500 years, that's just what people believed. And of course, now we know that it's not the earth, it's the sun. And who figured that out? A Christian named Nicholas Copernicus. You're like, whoa! Yeah, the greatest scientists of history, Christians. We all take for granted that the planets do not orbit the sun at fixed speeds or in perfect circles. Maybe you actually don't think about that. I think about this stuff all the time. When I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. Maybe I still can. Maybe I'll be on Artemis 3. You never know. We all take for granted that the planets do not orbit the sun at fixed speeds or in perfect circles. But for thousands of years, that was the prevailing belief, that the planets orbited, moved in a perfect circle. In those days, they thought it was around the earth. And that was the prevailing belief until a brilliant scientific mind demonstrated the truth that they orbit not at fixed speeds, but at variable speeds and in elliptical oval shapes rather than perfect circles. Who was that scientific mind that changed the world's perception of how the earth and the planets move in space? A Christian named Johannes Kepler. We all take gravity for granted. But for thousands of years, no one understood how it worked or what caused it to work. That all changed when an apple fell on the head of a Christian man who was searching for truth. His name? Isaac Newton. These three men live as examples of Christians who took seriously their responsibility to think about, proclaim, and propagate truth rather than lies and falsehood.